Victoria 3, the only game which allows you to go back in time, where men were men, inflation was inflation, masks were masks. You know, the good old days. That's why today we're playing as Spain. We have so much to reclaim. We are ruled by our queen, Isabel de Bourbon, a 5-year-old girl. Don't worry about it, guys. I have a lot of experience. As the evil uncle, legally speaking, we look pretty good. I mean, if you break a leg or something, you can go to the hospital and they'll pray for you. What more do you want? We're going to start with a dedicated police force. The aristocrats won't like it, but what are they gonna do? Rebel in Cuba? Apparently. Don't worry about it, guys. Crushing rebellions is the evil uncle thing to do. And so is aggressively expanding into peaceful countries which have no armies. Don't feel bad about it. They would do the same to us if they had the chance. Which means we should strike at Morocco immediately. They have an army. It's only a matter of time before someone suggests a reconquista. Do you really want to risk it? And we're also attacking Texas. Back in my day, there was only one country in America, and it was called Spain. Legislative failure? I can't believe it. They're resisting my political reforms. Honestly, classic evil uncle. I mean, if we're gonna be committing to the evil uncle thing, tax the poor, tax the poor. And we're also going to take more Texas. The Wall Street Pact, that's pretty cool. You know what? Maybe this time we can join someone else's power block. Like the French joint front, an offensive alliance. I like that. Remember kids, might makes right. Isn't that right, Mexico? Don't worry about this. We'll fix it in the Third Texan War. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I almost forgot. Portugal. You have to pay taxes. To me. Oh no, Portugal is trying to stop me with the power of friendship. That's not gonna work. We managed to kick them out. Now all we have to do is defend from their naval invade. They have one bomb. Remember kids, the power of friendship is nothing compared to the power of being an evil uncle. Isn't that right, Portugal? Wait a minute, he's also 5. Alright, Miguel de Barganza, you can also call me Uncle. Finally, a political reform. Everyone approves. Also, Isabella is now 14, which means I have to get rid of her soon. But first we have to take care of Cuba. Oh, they accept it. Nice. A revolution for National Guard. I guess my fellow authoritarians really want it. Sure. We're going to have a defensive pact with France. Soon we shall join their offensive alliance. The state may use military force to suppress domestic unrest. That's just evil uncle 101. Oh yes, a dedicated police force. Oh my god, France is being offensive. I'll help you, France. I mean, are we really Spain if we don't have something in Italy? Come on. Oh no, the Ottomans also join. Are they going to be the decisive factor which will stop our aggressive expansionism? No. Are you new here? The Ottomans suck. And we're victorious. Now I'm also going to be the uncle of... Wait, you're not a child? That's fine. I'm not collecting kids or anything. You still have to call me uncle though. I don't make the rules. It just sounds like I do. Alright, it's time for us to start our political machinations. First we have to enact free trade. As we're waiting, we shall start the Third Texan War. They backed down. Oh no, this means they're a protectorate of the United States. I mean, I was supposed to get more land, but whoops. Anyway, on to the next step of my master plan. We need to enact racial segregation. Curses, failed again. Alright then, I guess I have no choice but to use the nuclear option. Ban slavery. As we're waiting, we should finish off Morocco. Austria-Hungary is trying to stop me. Well, that puts a spanner in the wrench, or something like that. Remember kids, having 2 names doesn't make you cool. Occupying Morocco does. We are victorious, and we also managed to liberate. You're not a child. That's kind of disappointing. Anyway, let's move on. To activate my master plan with racial segregation. Oh my god, now we can finally join France in everyone's favorite offensive alliance. Joint front. Prussia and Austria are fighting. What a great opportunity to take Tunis, now that no one's watching. Oi, the British have the same idea. Back off my Tunis. I guess this makes it a race. That's okay. We're gonna declare the war first. Hey, wait a minute. Why is their declaration going faster? And also, what will happen if I just join the British? Yeah, see that? They declared it first. Why? Anyway, my biggest, bestest friends, the French, are here as well. Oh yeah, Britain, go straight for the capital. I'm gonna take Tunis. And the Philippines are also taken care of. Good job, France. Legislative failure. Again? Come on, guys, you're messing up my master plan. You guys leave me no choice. I have to enact total separation. We are victorious. Tunis and Tripolitania belong to me. Alright, Britain, good luck. I believe in you. Now, in light of the revolution, we're going to reshuffle the government a little bit. and we're going to take care of Isabella. No, 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 not like that. Run, Isabella. Don't look back. Never return. And remember, don't mouth the spit in the horse gift or something. Wait a minute, why are we a theocracy all of a sudden? That's not how it was supposed to go. I was supposed to get rid of Isabella and become king. I wasn't expecting this Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Hear thee, the Pope has sent Damaso Fernandez de Cordoba to investigate the recent unorthodoxies in Spain, using terror, violence, and all the other elements which will make for a smashing movie. Also ban slavery. Oh no, Prussia is trying to form Germany. We have to help our friend France. As they say, a help in need gives you Sahara or something. In other news, we managed to throw the evil uncle in the ocean, and he sank to the bottom, which unfortunately means he was not the witch. Don't worry, we'll get her, eventually. Slavery banned. Now let's try homesteading. Finally, new state, my favorite. What a mess. Also, Isabel is back, and she's raving about something. This actually reminds me, didn't Spain own something in Germany? It seems like a golden opportunity. Now that's definitely peak Spain. And now we have a customs union with France. Wait, I can still trade things. That's new and exciting. As far as I can tell, there's a huge movement for universal suffrage. I mean, the Spanish Inquisition can't stay here forever. Something has to replace them. The Ottomans are collapsing, which means it's a great opportunity for us to get Lubeck. No one's looking. Listen here, Lubeck, the situation might look bad, but don't worry, it's actually a blessing in disgust or something. Hey, wait a minute, why is France damaging relations? They view us as a target of conquest. Are you stupid? We're allies. And in the same faction. Oh, what is this? Carlos wants to sign universal suffrage into law immediately. Now I know what you're thinking. Does the Spanish Inquisition trust in the legal process? The answer is no. You know what that means. It's election time. Who's going to win? The first elections. The Democratic Progressive Party, not to be mistaken with the average Progressive Party. And there's a huge movement for a presidential republic. Well, that settles it. The Spanish Inquisition can go home. In other news, France actually wants to conquer like half my country. What is wrong with you, France? And now we have our very first president, Carlos Perez de Gerasti. Also, I know how to fix our relations with France. We simply have to stop discriminating against the French. You know what that means? A good old-fashioned racial segregation. We're also purple Spain. Amazing. Austria is collapsing. Well, you know what they say. A penny saved is a penny which will help you conquer Mecklenburg or something. Stupid Germans. You can't possibly stop me. I have France. They're my bestest friends. I mean, I did pay them to be here, but they love it. Wait a minute, the Germans are declaring war with Austria for German leadership. Didn't they already have it? I'm so confused. I got kicked out of the faction. Oh, come on, France. I nearly enacted racial segregation, just like you wanted. Come on. Don't worry, guys. With this victory over the Germans, we shall surely impress the French. We managed to free the Rhineland, bootleg Germany, and bootleg Bavaria, my favorite German countries. And a new election cycle, who's going to win? It seems that the Democratic Progressive Party fell down a cliff. As for our rightful piece of the Sahara Desert, I'm going to let nature reclaim it. And the winner is the Democratic Progressive Party. Again. Oh, I see, they made a coalition, which means we have a new president, Jose Alvarez de Toledo. And tonight at 5, we're going to talk about the Prussian terrorists and why are they terrorizing innocent Spanish citizens in northern Spain. So far, the president has clearly stated, "Get your shit together, you're the president now, you have to do something." We'll keep you informed with further developments. For Spanish news, I've been Jose de la Vega. With the terrorists taken care of, we're going to have to fight the Russians, because we have a defensive pact with China. The president has clearly stated. Another crisis? Come on, my turn is almost over. We're actually doing pretty good. The Russians have no chance to win, and by popular demand, we're going to stop the censorship. Oh no, more terrorists. Come on. Oh, what is this? Britain, you're gonna shank me or something? They want Tripolitania Well, here comes another crisis. And now an official statement from our president, Jose. People of Spain, I took on this office with the clear intention to siphon government funds and build myself another mansion. Unfortunately, our army is in the middle of the ocean, so we're going to have to give Tripolitania to the British and also that random piece of Spain in Southeast Asia. However, I fully intend to run for president again in the next elections. Speaking of next elections, can Jose win another term in office? Also, we're going to help fascist France. Hopefully this will get us back into the joint front. That will definitely win some votes. Breaking news, President Jose formed a brand new government and will resign from office in order to enact thorough separation of church and state, simultaneously pinning all of his failings to this brand new government in a desperate attempt to win re-election. Will this gamble pay off? Stay tuned. Jose de la Vega, Spanish News. And we're going to sign a white peace with the Russians. And the elections are in. The Agrarian Party won, which means our new president is Carlos Pérez de Gerasti again. And we no longer have censorship, which means there will be no more government interference in the media. This calls for a good old-fashioned guaranteed liberties. Breaking news, we're going to acquire French Guyana and sign an alliance with France, who are currently trying to enact racial segregation. In other news, the government can no longer investigate or arrest citizens without due cause. We are also going to give women rights, and it has nothing to do with the former queen, experts say. For Spanish News, I've been Jose de la Vega. Oh, what is this? Tunis, you're gonna shank me or something? Oh, balls. The Germans and the Russians are supporting them. Well, here comes the next crisis, experts say. In more important news, is the government poisoning your water? Has your child came back from work in the coal mines with coughing, shortness of breath, and chest tightness? If that's the case, take them to the hospital immediately. The doctors will pray for them. Jose de la Vega, Spanish News. And we're victorious. We managed to free... Wait, why are these guys so small? They were supposed to be bigger, like Brunswick. Anyway. In other news, the North Portuguese terrorists are disguised as unarmed protesters, government spokesperson says. And we're also rejoining Joint Front, which is good news for bootleg Bavaria, experts say. And also women don't deserve any rights. Jose de la Vega, Spanish News. Finally, we have control over bootleg Bavaria, which means nothing is stopping us from enacting public schools. And also take over Denmark. Experts say this might be a desperate attempt from President Carlos to secure another term in office. Denmark backs down. Also, we're going to dissolve bootleg Bavaria and form the Confederation of the Ugly Flag. Look at that flag. Gross. I love it. And the elections are in. Oh my god, Carlos managed to do it. 4 more years. 4 more years. Breaking news, we're going to war with Austria to liberate a bunch of countries. Experts say this might be a desperate attempt from President Carlos to cover up his unbridled military imperialism. Experts say. In other news, if you've been injured during work, do not hesitate. Go to the hospital immediately. The doctors will pray for you. For Spanish News, Jose de la Vega. We have public schools, which means we can finally have real healthcare if you pay for it. France capitulated and they lost Alsace-Lorraine, the one time you ally France. They suck, experts say. Another election cycle and the war with Austria is almost won. Can President Carlos secure another term in office? Finally, real healthcare. Terrorists may not apply. Let's try giving women rights again. It has nothing to do with the former queen, experts say. And the elections are in. Carlos managed to win again. France kicked us out of the faction again. President Carlos has clearly stated, I just wanna smoke my opium in my mansion. I'll sign anything. And thus the war with Austria is over. Thanks to President Carlos. Jose de la Vega, Spanish News. And the government has declared a special military operation to help the terrorists. In Switzerland, women can now get a job. Breaking news, the Russians are also involved in the special military operation. I have no idea how they'll get here, experts say. And we're going to rejoin Joint Front again. We got kicked out of Joint Front again, which is the main reason Switzerland capitulated. Experts say Great Britain and Austria are fighting, which means we have to ban slavery in America. Of course, it has nothing to do with conquering Louisiana, experts say. We just have to strike quickly before the Americans can mobilize. The Americans mobilize bows, experts say. That's fine, we just have to defend our coastline while the elections are going on in the background. The Agrarian Party won again, which means we have a brand new president, Sebastian Villar, certainly a man with experience, and we're going to sign a white peace with America. It's definitely not losing, experts say. Breaking news! President Sebastian has declared the formation of the Iberian Union, a glorious union, experts say. What a great moment for laissez-faire. You know what they say, the freer the market, the bigger the reason to invade Oldenburg or something. They backed down. Well, you know what they say, if Oldenburg backs down, it's Angelut time. They also back down. Well, you know what they say, if Angelut backs down, feed them to the Confederation of the Ugly Flag, which now has very ugly borders. Classic Confederation. Breaking news! Japan has problems with terrorists. We have to help them for the low price of Sakhalin. It looks like extortion, but it's not, claims President Sebastian. Jose de la Vega, Iberian News. And Sebastian Villar manages to win another term. Rigged, claims opposition. Breaking news, Brunswick backs down, which means we can now feed them to the Confederation of the Rhine, says government spokesperson. Even more breaking news, President Sebastian Villar is old now. Is he capable to be in charge of the government? Unknown, experts say. This leaves the government with no choice but to attack China. If the government fails to expand, this could be the end for President Sebastian's political career, experts say. Legislative failure, balls. And now a statement from our president, Sebastian Villar. We're going to win in China, and then we're going to secure the project and have a solution to the economical recession and develop the economy. Raising GDP numbers. White peace is not losing. Vote for me on the next elections. Shocking statement, experts say. Our former queen, Isabel, is old now, just like our president, Sebastian, which means we're going to have cultural exclusion, because the president is really old, experts say. Another election cycle, can President Sebastian win another term in office? Or perhaps he's too old for the job. Stay tuned. The elections are in and the progressive dissidents won, which means we have a brand new president, Antonio Maria Perez de Guzman. Breaking news, we have to fight the Russians to protect Japan for the low price of becoming a protectorate. Japan backs down. Oh no, wait, they're still our protectorate. What? Experts say. Breaking news, the French emperor is old. No country for old men, says President Antonio. Oh no, the Ottomans are also involved. Are they going to be the decisive factor which will stop us? Experts ask. Look at that attack advantage. It seems that we are unstoppable on the battlefield. But the real question is, who would win the next elections? Oh my god, they're neck and neck. France capitulates 2 days before the elections. What great timing. The Agrarian Party won, which means we have a brand new president, Augustin Mola. Of course, we also managed to free Brittany, Octopustan, and Algeria. And these are all the factions we couldn't join, because they're all douchebags, experts say. And this is how Europe looks like. There's Iberia written all over it. This is North America, which also has Iberia. South America also has Iberia. This is Africa. It also has Iberia on it. And this is Asia. These are the laws we ended up with, which are pretty good, experts say. This is the final score, and remember, white peace isn't losing. Jose de la Vega, Spanish News. Until next time.